Hi, this is Celia, and you may have been watching some of my other videos about being enough. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that today in terms of how do I begin to identify with my enoughness, and how do I start to let go of this part of me that thinks that I'm not enough, and that being enough doesn't come from thinking I'm enough or doing more or achieving more or being more successful. It's actually a process of consenting or returning to that which I already am in all of my humanness and in all of my mystery as a human being. So I recently had a really interesting thing happen. I posted a healing journey letter, which you can sign up for on my website, celiamcbride.com. And I was riffing on Jeff Bridges' Golden Globe speech. I don't know if you saw it. And at a certain point, he's got his award and he's like, "We're alive. This is happening right here, right now. We're alive." And I was so inspired by that. I thought it was so cute and so deep. And who does that in an awards show? So I wrote this healing journey letter about that, about my aliveness and how inspiring it can be, although life can be really challenging and painful and deeply suffering. I still feel at the core of who I am and what we are, that when we tune in to this phenomenon of being alive, oh my God, I'm a human being with a body and this is going on and how is it even possible, that can bring a deep sense of wonder and a deep sense of joy. So I was writing about that, and then I got a comment on Facebook, which was essentially a big thumbs down, something like Celia McBride spews drivel. And I realized that if I'm identifying with my finite human self, my achievements, what I think I am, what I do or don't do, what I achieve or don't achieve, then I'm not going to be enough. Right away, that comment makes me less than. And where do I go from there except into despair over, oh my God, I embarrassed myself and people don't like me. Whereas if I am deeply identifying with the part of myself that is not finite, that is intrinsically connected to all that is, that at a molecular level is not separate from that person. At a molecular level or a spiritual level, whatever words you want to use, there is no separation between that person who made that negative comment and me. We are kin. We are spiritual kin, we are molecular kin, we are energetic kin. And immediately I have somewhere to land in being enough, in enoughness, when I can connect to that truth and identify from that place. So if you're feeling inadequate or like you're not enough, you haven't done enough, there's more that you could be achieving, but you're just not there or you don't know how to, I'm going to suggest that the beginning is to not do more to be enough, but to return or consent to who and what you already are. And what you already are contains both this imperfect human self and this infinite, energetic, spiritual, if you like. If you don't like that word, then deeply connected to all things self through an energetic structure that can only partially be explained. Whatever language you want to use around it, whatever lens you choose to see it as, identifying with myself from that place as opposed to this other surface egoic level of consciousness or being is a much deeper and more joyful way to be. So that's it for being enough for today. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and until next time.